So, the first week of January, the progress in first week of January was pretty decent. I wouldn't say it was anything perfect, but we had some wins, we had losses as well. So we'll discuss about that. With regards to wins, I think I consistently did meditation, even though I did miss a few days, 1 or 2 days in between. But that's better than previously where I wasn't meditating at all. Then journaling. This one was a big one. I didn't even miss one day from 1st Jan onwards. That's actually a great achievement, I would say, on my part. What did I learn from this? Key, no matter what, you need to do at least the minimum level of the task. So it's always the same saying for me. You do the hard task, especially when you don't feel like it. I mean, when you say it, um you just say it, you don't really feel it. You need to make this your identity. When you make it your identity, that's when you actually will start doing hard things, right? Imagine you make your identity of a person who does the hard things even when you don't feel like it. So what ends up happening is you start finding pleasure in doing hard things. I think that's what I started to observe, especially with journaling, right? Once I started doing it regularly every single day, no matter what, one I would have those the days where I would feel like, why should I do it today? It's already too late. I have to sleep. Let me wake up early tomorrow. Then for sure I'm gonna do it. But it's always a cope. You are never gonna do it. So do it that day. Finish it off, no matter what. I think that's way better than thinking that you're gonna do it the next day perfectly. But it's always better to do it the previous day, which will help you solidify that win and then boost your confidence. Other than that, meditation, journaling, also I did, what do you say, my screen time did decrease, but not by much. The bad habits, which I need to slowly roll it back, are my sleep schedule and my morning schedule. So both of them are not really up to the mark yet. This week, inshallah, I'm going to get them on track. So what's happening is, before going to sleep and after waking up immediately, I'm using my phone, which I can't do because my I mean, I don't know about others. With me, it's like an extreme thing. Like, if I start consuming dopamine in the morning, it's like the whole day goes off. Like, I go into that toxic cycle of just dopamine consumption. So even when you sleep, before sleeping, you shouldn't consume dopamine, because that affects your mornings as well. You would notice that you have lesser energies when you consume high dopaminergic content at night. So try to avoid that, so that you can achieve your own goals, right? All this is just, at the end of the day, all these things are just for you to achieve your goals. None of this actually matters. You don't have to do anything. Just sit at home, chill in your couch like every other guy. Yeah, you just waste of your life. Be an average dude out there. Nobody's gonna ask anything. Nobody's gonna tell. But we are different. We are special. We want to achieve something in life, right? So yeah. Also, this is, what do you say, my second consistent upload. Oh my god, I haven't uploaded like this ever since I started my channel. It's a good achievement for me. Let's go. This is another win which I've got this week. So basically, actually, what happens? I had to upload the video in the morning. Recorded yesterday, Sunday. Today's Monday. But I don't know. I didn't remember it or something, so I didn't record. But I was like, nah. If I have to maintain the momentum, I have to upload it. So I'm recording it right now, and I'm gonna upload it today. So Monday is for uploading my videos. The thing is, no matter what, I'm not gonna miss a single Monday. Inshallah, I'm gonna upload it no matter what. Okay, even if the video is very small, the quality is not up to the mark, but I gotta upload it because I've told myself. So keeping the promises to myself is a very important and crucial part of self-improvement, without which you won't be able to succeed in your life, which I have learned myself. Whenever I break my promises, my confidence goes down, my self-esteem goes down. I start Once you break one promise, you break others, you break more. Suddenly you have low confidence, you don't have any motivation, you feel like shit, and you are like, you can't achieve anything in life. That's the mindset you get, and then it's just a toxic cycle which goes on and on and on, and you're always wondering why don't you get anything done. Start with getting the small wins, right? That's where things eventually start going well. You get the small wins, eventually you increase the what you say, the resistance of the activities, or uh, the how hard the activities are. You increase the wavelength. So when you do it regularly, eventually you will notice that suddenly the hard tasks before are not really hard anymore. So going forward this week, my goal is to solve, also I didn't tell you, my goal for this week was like the previous week, first week of the January, to solve 8 lead code questions, try out, do 14 outreaches, and track my calories every single day. How many of these I achieved? I achieved the lead code 50%. That is, I solved 4 problems out of 8. That's terrible, but you know what, it's way better than before. Way better than before, where I would only solve like 1 or 2 problems a week. So that's, if you see on a grand scale of things, that's just 50% of my to-do list of what I had planned to do, but it's 100% improvement on my uh, previous efficiency, or how I used to do tasks, how much I used to do tasks, right? So always look at the positive side, but try to improve the negative side, right? That's our goal. Now, I did calorie. I only counted it once a week, which I need to start focusing on that, because my goal is to gain 78, be 78 by the end of this month. And if I don't track calorie, I'm a hard gainer. If I don't track my calories, it's gonna be very hard for me to keep a count of how much I'm eating, because for hard gainers like us, the problem is always under eating, it's never overeating. So that's an issue which I'm gonna focus this week going forward. And the third thing was business. I had to do 14 outreaches. Guess how many I did? Just 2. That's horrible actually. I can't even, what do you say, give any excuse for this. It was bad on my part. Yeah, and also other things which I need to improve on is uh, consuming dopamine right after the gym, and these in between hours, right, where you're just like sitting, oh, let me just take a break, I'll start after this, I'll start after that. I think I need to eliminate that and use my peripheral brain, that is prefrontal cortex, to force myself to sit and do the work. I think that's going to help a lot. And I need to eliminate this in between hours. This take up so much of your time you don't even realize, and suddenly the day is over. You don't have that much time, bro. It's already Jan 12th. We got to spend every single day. Every single day needs to be used. You don't actually realize how less of time you have until you actually start working on things, right? So I need to be more self-aware and get out of this autopilot mentality. And this week I'll make sure that when I'm making this same video next week, I would have completed all my goals, or at least 80% of whatever tasks I would have set for for that week. I would have completed. See you next week then.